Okay, so you're ready to book that dream vacation, right?
Right.
But you're a little overwhelmed by all the hotel options out there.
Yeah, it can be a lot.
It really can. I mean,
Really.
where do you even begin?
Well, I think a lot of people start with those big name brands that they recognize, the ones they see all the time.
Right, the ones with all the fancy commercials and the loyalty programs.
Exactly, but there's so much more to it than that.
Totally. And that's why we're here today for another deep dive, folks, because we're going to try to make sense of this whole hotel landscape and help you find the perfect fit for your next trip.
And we've got a great starting point, too.
We do. We're looking at a top 10 best hotel brands list, and this comes straight from the top10s.com, which is all about user-generated rankings.
So we're getting real opinions from actual travelers, people who have actually stayed in these hotels.
Exactly. It's like having a friend who's been there, done that, give you the inside scoop, right?
It's the best kind of advice.
It really is. So let's jump right in. What are we seeing at the top of this list?
Well, the usual suspects are all here. Hilton Marriott, Four Seasons, Ritz-Carlton Hyatt. These are the heavy hitters.
The big names, and no surprise there. I mean, they've been around forever.
And for good reason, they've built their reputations on consistency and quality.
Right, and it looks like people really appreciate that, especially when it comes to Hilton.
Absolutely. Hilton gets a ton of praise for its reliability.
Yeah, I mean, I've stayed at a few Hiltons, and you can pretty much count on a certain standard no matter where you go.
It's true. I think their digital check-in and consistent room layouts really appeal to travelers who value predictability.
Yeah, you know what you're getting, which is great when you're on the road and just want a comfortable place to crash.
For sure. And then you've got Marriott, which consistently ranks high for its rewards program.
Ah, Marriott Bonvoy. Right. I hear that's like the holy grail of hotel loyalty programs.
It's pretty impressive. Their tiered system offers increasingly valuable perks as you climb the ranks.
Like, what kind of perks are we talking about?
Oh, everything from free Wi-Fi and room upgrades to access to exclusive lounges and even free night stays. It really makes you feel valued as a customer.
Wow. No wonder people are so loyal to Marriott. But okay, let's move beyond the big guys for a minute, because this list also highlights some newer names, some up-and-comers in the hotel world.
Right, we've got brands like Homewood Suites and True by Hilton.
Have you stayed at any of these?
I haven't personally, but they definitely pique my interest. They seem to be catering to a different type of traveler.
How so?
While Homewood Suites, for example, is all about extended stays.
Interesting.
Yeah, like imagine having a full kitchen and a separate living space in your hotel room.
Oh, that would be amazing for longer trips or if you're traveling with family.
Exactly. It's like having a home away from home. And I think this reflects a larger trend we're seeing where the lines between business and leisure travel are becoming increasingly blurred.
It's true. People are working remotely more than ever, so they might need a hotel that can accommodate both work and relaxation.
And these newer brands are stepping up to meet those needs.
Okay, so we've talked about the reliable, the comfortable. Now let's indulge in a little luxury.
Ooh, yes. Let's talk about the brands that make you feel like royalty.
Exactly. We're talking Mandarin Oriental, the Peninsula Hotels, St. Regis. These names just scream luxury.
They're all about creating an experience that's above and beyond just a place to sleep.
It's like stepping into a different world.
And then there's Atlantis, which takes that experiential travel concept to a whole new level.
Oh yeah, Atlantis is in a league of its own.
With its 3 iconic locations in the Bahamas, Dubai, and Sanya, it's not just a hotel, it's a destination.
Each one is like a mini city with its own unique attractions.
You've got everything from world-class water parks to incredible marine habitats to luxurious spas and restaurants. It's all about creating a completely immersive experience.
You know, it's funny. I was reading through the comments on the top10s.com, and one user was so passionate about Atlantis, they felt the need to point out that there are 3 of them in total, one in the Bahamas, one in Dubai, and one in Sanya.
I love that.
It's like they wanted to make sure everyone knew just how amazing Atlantis is.
I think that speaks volumes about the power of brand loyalty. When a hotel can create an experience that resonates so deeply with someone, it goes beyond just a place to stay.
It becomes a memory maker.
Exactly. And that's what sets these luxury brands apart. They're not just selling rooms, they're selling experiences.
So true. So as a listener, what kind of experience are you looking for in a hotel? What are your priorities?
Are you all about consistency and predictability, or are you looking for something more unique and luxurious? Are you on a tight budget, or are you willing to splurge a little?
There are so many factors to consider.
And that's why it's so important to do your research, read reviews, compare prices, think about what's most important to you.
This list from the top10s.com is a great starting point, but it's just the beginning.
Ultimately, the best hotel for you is the one that meets your specific needs and preferences.
And sometimes the best way to find that perfect fit is to step outside your comfort zone and try something new.
Who knows? You might just discover your new favorite hotel brand.
Well said. That's all the time we have for today's deep dive, but hopefully this has given you some food for thought as you plan your next trip.
Happy travels, everyone.
And don't forget to check out thetop10s.com for more user-generated rankings on everything from hotels to movies to restaurants.
They've got it all.
They really do. Until next time, folks.
Bye!
See ya.